maintains possession, 25 seconds on the shot clock.
White.
Dickerson trying to face up Bell. He's got a size advantage. And Olynyk just took it away from him. Here comes Stockton. Stockton to Harris, but a foul called before. And USF racking up fouls in a hurry here.
Actually, it's a good strategic foul by Dean Parker because it would have been a score for Gonzaga in the open court. But as you said, now we've played not even 4 minutes of the second half, and that is the 6th team foul. So Gonzaga, who didn't shoot a free throw in the first half, they're going to make that up in the second half.
Big time. Olynyk, the lob for Harrison, hit the side of the basket. So the Dons catch a break there because that was going to be an easy deuce.
Well, look at Jude. Look at Jude there. He is all alone under the basket.
And we got a foul, 3-second call. So the Dons having a little trouble down on the post. 4 fouls on Christensen. Jude causes a turnover. 15:44 left. 3-point game. 38-35. Zags.
Ew.
Exceed. Internet so fast it must be from outer space.
We welcome you back. It is a 3-point ball game. Gonzaga over USF. The 2013 West Coast Conference men's and women's basketball championships are coming back to the Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. They take place March 6th through the 11th. 9 men's, 9 women's teams competing for their ticket to the NCAA tournament. Visit WCCSports.com today for complete event information.
Well, Barry, we talked about how open Tao Zhu was after he sets the screen. Watch Zhu when he goes into the lane. Watch how long he is in there. Okay, here's the screen. Now here comes Tao. Stop it here. Okay, there's Tao right there. Check how long he's in there. Now he is wide open. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Been in there already. 2, 3, 4. He's in there a while. And he's still in there, and the official says, look, I don't want to call 3 seconds, but when you're there at 10, you know, we got to call it. The Dons got to look for him. I thought Christensen was wide open a few times. Zhu is there. I think Rex Walters may be telling his guys, look, if he's wide open, he's going to make a layup. Let's give the big guy the ball.
Well, the Dons continue to hang around here. They've made 6 fouls in this half. They turned the ball over a couple times carelessly, and yet they're still only down 3.
Well, I think if you told Rex Walters, hey, here's the thing, there's 15:44 to go in the game and you're down 3. Do you want to start playing right now? He'd say, yes, that'd be just fine. Now, Gonzaga, we know, is they're a tremendous second half team, too. Now, what did they do against St. Mary's? The Gales were, on my recollection, were ahead by 1 at halftime. And Mark Few's team just put a blitz on them in the second half. So, yeah, everything's going to have to go right for San Francisco.
Well, we talked about USF finding the right combination of guys. I think Mark Few, to a certain extent, is doing that also. Here's Bell with the ball right now. He's got 5 points today, and they all came early in the ball game. He had 20 against St. Mary's, and his backcourt mate Pangos had 18 against St. Mary's. He's on the bench, scoreless today, so that's 38 points, actually 33 points, missing from the Zags arsenal.
I think one of the reasons, and here's Stockton in the corner and shot clock winding down.
Here's Bell. Won't go too hard. And Dirksen with a rebound, and the Dons can get this even closer. Dickerson ahead of everybody, leaves now for Adams. The Dons will reset. They looked low that time. Dirksen from the corner puts it on the floor, takes it hard to the basket. Olynyk just took it away. You talked about his hands. He has very quick and very good hands. Here's Olynyk again over Zhu. Got the roll.
Not only quick hands, but he's got such a soft touch on the ball. I thought he had missed that shot, but he puts it up there so nicely and effortlessly that he gets the roll. And the Dons have not had a shot attempt the last couple of times down, so they've got to work hard. And it's tough with Cody Doolin out of the lineup. I'm telling you, usually things don't go real well when Doolin's on the bench.
Dickerson for 3,
there
knocks
you go.
it down.
That really helped.
And it is a 2-point lead for Gonzaga. Dickerson with 10. He was scoreless in the first game between these two. That's Barham from the corner. It won't go. Olenek right there for the rebound. Nope, nobody blocked out. Bell for three. It's short. And Adams finally comes out of there, and USF a chance to tie or take the lead.
Yeah, Adams is dangerous shooting the three right here. He's a dangerous shooter.
Comes up short that time, no, but it's a take two. Dirksen for three. He can shoot it, but misses. And a rebound to Bell. Real opportunity right there for the Dons.
I think a quick timeout. Mark, you don't like the way it's going. And San Francisco, this place would have went bananas if one of those threes would have gone in.
Absolutely. 13:32 left. Don't go anywhere. It's a two-point ball game. We're coming back right after this.
Get ready.
March Madness is coming to San Jose as 8 of the top teams in the country compete for a trip to the Sweet 16. You can experience it live at the 2013 NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Tournament, March 21st and the 23rd at the HP Pavilion in San Jose. Dower in the ball game now. He too has been very quiet on the offensive end. 14 on the shot clock for the Zags. Bell drives, scores, and one.
Big-time shot by Gary Bell Jr. It was an opportunity for San Francisco, I thought, to kind of help out and draw a charge here. Bell had a mindset of going all the way to the rim. And I think, you know, if you're in that position, you've got to make a play to come over there and get good position and try to draw the foul. It didn't happen. I thought Holmes maybe had a little window of opportunity to move his feet and draw a charge. Looked like Bell had it predetermined. That's what he was going to do, but a big score.
And at the line to convert a three-point play, doesn't do it. Goes halfway down, comes out, Tollefson the rebound. So a 4-point game. Doolin back in the game for the Dons. He can't spend too much time on the bench. He's a catalyst. Down low, Rogers tried to get under. Dower leaves for Doolin to the basket.
Play without the ball. Nice pass by Rogers. Rogers really had nowhere to go, but Doolin opportunistic, moving, and found a little bit of a lane.
Back to a 2-point ball game. Barham has it knocked out of bounds by Doolin. Well, I think they're going to get a whistle on Doolin, and they are.
Well, it's either Doolin or Tollefson.
It might be Tollefson if it is his fourth.
Yeah, and Tollefson was trying to guard Elias Harris. Now here we go with Gonzaga going to the foul line, and they're going to, if they win this game, they're going to win it at the line.
So Harris at the free throw line, still only 2 team fouls on Gonzaga.
Well, San Francisco, they're trying to play Olenek and Harris really tough, but you know, there's definitely contact in there. It's a question of whether the officials are going to blow the whistle a lot. And if they do, I think it's going to really benefit the Zags, and because there's all kind of, you can't let Harris and Olenek just receive the ball right near the rim because they're going to score every time. Now, Harris, 77% free throw shooter. Olenek's about an 80% free throw shooter.
And Harris gets 1 out of 2. And it's going to be out of bounds to USF. The Zags have only made 1 free throw tonight. But you have an idea they're going to shoot a lot more.
I think with De'Aaron Parker coming back, really the 3 guys that have been scoring are Doolin, Parker, and Dickerson. So you get De'Aaron back in the game and see if he can't try to create and make something happen.
Those 3 have scored the last 22 points for USF. Here's Doolin, puts it on the floor, leaves it for Rogers for 3. That's a shot you won't see him take very much. Here comes Pangos ahead to Dower to the basket, and a foul on Rogers. That was not a bad foul.
And remember, in college basketball, Barry, there is no such thing as an intentional foul. There's no intentionals anymore. So guys say, well, not playing the ball. Look, they've wiped that out. It's either flagrant 1, flagrant 2. So, you know, on a flagrant 1, is it excessive? And that's what the officials got to look at, like, you know, an elbow to the face. Or is it a flagrant 2, you know, which is a severe penalty and extreme, like a fight, obviously, or you take a shot and throw somebody down, which you're out of the game. So a lot of people say, well, gee, that was there is no intentionals. You got to get off that.
Dower got the first free throw. Left hand's the second one up, and it's pure. And it's back to a 5-point lead for Gonzaga. Dickerson thought about taking that shot. Now Parker, he brings Bell out with him. You got to guard him out here. Parker puts it on the floor, all the way to the basket. Offensive foul. Great job by Pangos.
Yeah, great move. And let's face it, San Francisco does not have much inside presence, so good move by Gonzaga to move their feet. Pangos draws the charge.
So the Dons got it to 2. They trail by 5. When we come back, Gonzaga will have the ball. We welcome you back. It is a 5-point ball game. The Zags leading the Dons 45-40. They come off an emotional win at St. Mary's. Tough place to play, and really the game of the year, at least in theory, in the conference.
And they play great in the second half. And here's Olynyk with a power move all the way to the rim. And that's what Gonzaga brings to the table. Gary Bell, and you said it earlier, I mean, Bell and Pangos had an unbelievable game. Pangos and Bell combined for about 40, and it was a terrific second half. And a big win. You know, that's huge because it solidifies their spot, Gonzaga, as the best team in the conference. So, but they come in here and in a place where they haven't won in 3 years. And Mark Few saying, you know, what's it going to take to win a game on this floor? And they got off to a great start. But